Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to decide on the fonts and the colors of our website. And this is so important. Now, the fonts you decide on are going to decide on how readable your website is. So your product pages, your blog articles, if you're using a difficult font and people have issues actually reading it, you're going to miss out on a lot of people digesting your content, understanding your information, and those are lost sales. It sounds strange, but when you're getting a lot of visitors and customers, it really adds up. And not only that, but not all fonts work together. So we're talking about headings. These are the headings, and then the body, and that's going to be the smaller text. If you have a heading that doesn't pair well with the body, that's going to make you look unprofessional, and that's really going to break your branding. So for example, if all of your headings are really bold and all of your bodies are really italic, that's going to start looking weird. There are people who dedicate entire careers to understanding what fonts that mix well together. I'm not good at this, but you know who is? ChatGPT. Finally, colors. The colors affect us emotionally. We connect different emotions to different colors. The same thing, that's how we want to brand ourselves. What feeling are we looking to give our visitor? That specific feeling connected to that specific color is what we want to give out. And not only that, remember when we created our logo, people can recognize us cross-channel by our logo. For the color scheme, exact same thing. If you keep your branding on point, the same color scheme across all your channels, people will feel at home with you, people will recognize you, you'll get more loyal visitors, which means more loyal customer, which means more profitable business. Let's dive in. So first off, we're gonna be at this page. And if you're at the back end of your website, just go to visit the website and then go to customize, and then you'll end up here. We're gonna go down to typography and we're gonna set our fonts first. So we have the headings, that's the large text, and we have the body, that's the smaller text. We're gonna start off by setting our headings. So if there are people who dedicate their careers to understanding which font go to which niches and which fonts pair best together, how much research are we gonna have to do? Well, in the past, a couple of hours, maybe even worst case scenario, days. Today, none. ChatGPT already knows this, so we are gonna use that full on. So we were just at the header and footer menu. On the next page, we have the fonts and colors. The first prompt that we're gonna use here is going to be this one. Act as a web designer, recommend a header and body font for niche website selling product. Let's do it. So I'm gonna paste it in here, and our niche website is going to be body font for a gaming website selling blue light blocking glasses. And I'm gonna send it away. So the results are in. It's recommending for the header Montserrat, and it has an explanation for it, and Roboto for the body font. Interesting fact here, ChatGPT itself actually uses Roboto. So since we're doing a gaming website and I told you about the futuristic feel, nothing more futuristic than that. So I think ChatGPT is spot on here. So let's go ahead and set this up, starting with the header font. So we're already in headings. I'm just gonna go to font family and I'm going to search for Mont. There it is, Montserrat. And check this out, and it just changed. Okay, so now we got a new header font. And that's all we're gonna do. We're not gonna play anything more with anything else. I'm gonna hit publish. I'm gonna go back, go into body, and then check out what the body was. Roboto. So I'm gonna head back. Font family, system default, nope. We're gonna search for Roboto. There it is, add it in. It just changed, and now we can see all of this text is all Roboto now. So we're building a completely different feel for our entire website. I'm gonna hit publish. Amazing. So just reading this text is subtle, but it's yet so clear. The menu has a different font, headings, everything. And the more we dive into this, the more you're gonna notice, especially with blog articles, your fonts make a huge impact. And this is a really readable font too, and the pairing, so it's spot on. And next up, we're gonna set our colors. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna go down to colors. And here we're gonna set up all of our colors and see what we get. So in order to do this, we need a prompt with our dear friend ChatGPT. So let's head over to the guidebook. So just below, the second prompt is called complete color scheme. I'm just gonna grab this entire prompt right here, copy it, head back, paste it in, and there's some things to change here. So it says act as a web designer, what menu color, background and text, background color, primary color, all the heading colors and button colors would you recommend for a niche, that is gaming website selling, I'm gonna change that to blue light blocking glasses. Make the theme light, provide hex codes. Now this is important. The reason that it says make the theme light is because if you look at the website, this entire starter kit is light. You can make it dark, but it's it's at least 3 times the work to make all of this dark. Everything you're getting for free with this template, you have to go in and micromanage and change if you want to make all of this dark. So you certainly can and feel free to, but for simplicity's sake, I really recommend sticking with the light one because we want to get this strategy up and running and be as effective as possible, as fast as possible. So we're going to stick to a light one. And then I'm just going to send it away. So the results are in and we're going to try out this color scheme. Now, remember, if you don't actually like the colors, what you can do is that you can go down and click on regenerate response and you're going to get another response with different colors. But let's try this one out. So the first thing we're going to do is change the menu background color and the menu text color. So in order to do that, it's actually outside of the color section. I'm going to start off by copying this hex code, selecting it, copy, go to our website, and it's not actually in colors. We're going to come back here in just a second. We're going to go out and we're going to go to header, main header, style, and here's the background color. So this is the header and this is the color we're going to change. So let's see what we're getting here. I'm going to click here. I'm going to select all of this, Command A, just to select it all, remove it, paste in the new one, and here's the gray color we've been recommended. Okay, so we got a gray header color. So let's try the text color. I'm going to go back. The text color is going to be a form of dark blue. So I'm going to copy this color, head back, text color, I'm going to select it all, remove, paste it in, and that's a really nice dark blue. And amazingly enough, it actually does go with the color scheme of our logo. If it didn't, you could go back to that website, the Shopify logo maker, log in with the account you created, click on edit your logo and change the color so it would fit your new color scheme. It's much easier to just adapt your logo rather than adapting your entire website, at least when you're starting out like this. Just something to know. We don't need to do that right now. This is mixing up nicely, but if you're in that position where they really mismatch, just go ahead and edit your logo's color. So now we're going to click on publish. We're going to head back, go down to color, and now let's start working. So what we have here is the background color, primary color, the body text color, and then all of the different headings. So what I want you to do is just pause this lecture and set everything up all the way from background color all the way down to heading 6, and then I'm going to show you where the buttons colors are, and we'll take it from there. So all you need to do is copy the hex code, go into the color and paste it in. It's literally that easy. So pause it, do it, see you soon. Okay, and once you're done, you've set up all of the colors, then go down to buttons color, and then we're going to copy this hex code, copy it, and then head back. This is the result I'm getting so far, by the way, with my color schemes. Now, don't worry about any of this making any sense, because in the next lecture is when we start doing some serious design on our website, when you can start see things really coming together. So far, so good. I'm gonna hit publish, and then I'm actually going to exit the customize. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I'm gonna go down to pages, all pages, find home down here, and then click on edit with Elementor. Now, Elementor is its own editing program, and we are going to be playing with this a lot in the next lecture. So don't worry about everything you're going to be seeing here. Now, this again is something that happens because we have a starter site. This is super quick and easy fix. Click on Recreate Kit. This always happens. Click on Recreate Kit here once again. Click on Save Changes. Go up to Pages, all pages. Go down to Home. There you are. Edit with Elementor once again. And here we are. Now, once again, don't worry about what all of this is. What all of this means. We can click the navigator away. We are gonna play with this in the next lecture, and I promise you it's gonna be so much fun. What we're gonna do now is click on the first button right here, move over to style, and then we're gonna change the color of the button. So I'm gonna click here where it says color, and I'm gonna write the hex code right in here, select it all, remove, paste it in. So now we have a new color. Then what I'm also going to do, as you're gonna notice that if I hover my mouse over here, it turns to red, and that's called a hover effect. So what we wanna do is that we just wanna make it a little darker of the same color when we hover our mouse over. So I'm gonna go to hover, I'm gonna go to color once again, I'm going to paste that color in. What I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna pull it a little down and to the right, just so it gets a little darker, just like this. So now you can see that there is a slight darkening effect when I hover my mouse over, and that's what you're looking after. Nothing drastic, just a nice little effect right there. So let's head back to ChatGPT, and the text is supposed to be white, and that's this color code. Heading back here, now it's already white, but for you who want to know how to do this, we're gonna head up to where it says text color, and then we're gonna click to the right here. It currently has no color, and we're gonna add in white. And you know, it was already white, but now it's whiter. But in case you had a different color, you know how to add it in. Okay, so we still have one more button, and that button is down here. Now, don't worry about it. What we can do is we can right click on this, and we can go down to where it says copy, scroll down to this one, right click, paste style, and there we go. Now it has the same style, and it also gets darker when I hover over. Looking around, there's no additional buttons going on. Amazing. Okay, go down and click on update. So this is what we're looking at right now. I'm seeing a lot of editing potential right here. I'm loving the colors. I think this is gaming 101 when you have this sort of darker, sort of purple color. At least I associate it with gaming, and ChatGPT does too. And I trust ChatGPT a lot more here than I trust myself. This is really good. In the next lecture, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start designing this entire website so we can make it product focused with our demo products, and we can make it gaming focused. And that's what it's all about. So in the next lecture is when the magic truly starts happening. See you there.